Has the Loch Ness Monster taken a vacation to the Bay of Bengal? Imagine, a creature of legend known for haunting the cold depths of Scotland's Loch Ness, now making waves in the warm waters of the Bay of Bengal. A tale as old as time, the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie as she's affectionately known, has long been a subject of intrigue, mystery, and countless sightings. But none were as startling as the one made by a humble fisherman named Mustafa Anwar. Anwar, a man of the sea, guided by the stars and his trusty old compass, was about to stumble upon a discovery that would shake the world. His life, as plain as the waters he sailed on, was about to be stirred by an enigma from beneath the surface. A creature, known to many but seen by few, was about to emerge from the depths and into Anwar's life. Anwar's tale begins as any other day, with the rising sun and the smell of the salty sea. But as we'll soon discover, a regular fishing day for Anwar was about to become extraordinary. Mustafa Anwar, a humble fisherman, found himself in the middle of a mystery that would baffle the world. Anwar, a man of the sea, had a simple life. His routine was as predictable as the tides. Every morning he would kiss his wife goodbye, step into his faithful old boat, and set off into the Bay of Bengal in search of his daily catch. But on this fateful day, the universe had something else in store for him. As the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and gold, Anwar found himself further from the shore than usual. The sea was eerily calm, the silence broken only by the rhythmic creaking of his boat. Then, it happened. Out of the tranquil water, a shadow began to rise. A shape too enormous to be any fish he knew, too strange to be anything from this world. This was no ordinary encounter. This was a creature from the depths of mythology, a living legend, the Loch Ness Monster. Its skin was a dark, glossy emerald, glistening in the morning light. Its eyes, like two radiant sapphires, stared back at Anwar, holding secrets of the deep unknown. The creature's head, the size of Anwar's entire boat, towered over him, casting a chilling shadow. The sight was terrifying yet awe-inspiring. His heart pounded in his chest as he tried to comprehend the spectacle before him. Was it a dream, or was he looking into the eyes of a creature thought to be a mere figment of imagination? Fear and fascination intertwined, leaving Anwar suspended in a surreal reality. The monster seemed to study him, its gaze as curious as his own. It lingered for what felt like an eternity, then, as silently as it appeared, it submerged back into the depths, leaving behind only ripples on the surface and a fisherman in the throes of disbelief. Little did Anwar know, his life was about to change forever. Anwar, shocked and bewildered, had to make a critical decision. His heart pounded like a drum, his palms sweaty against the worn wood of his fishing boat's oars. A moment ago he was a simple fisherman, but now he was the only human to have come face to face with the legendary Loch Ness Monster, and in the Bay of Bengal no less. Anwar's mind raced, juggling fear, confusion, and a sense of awe. The enormity of the situation was not lost on him. His life had taken an unexpected turn, and he was now part of a story that would be whispered around the world. The monster's eyes, as deep as the ocean itself, had locked onto him, stirring an indescribable feeling within him. He could almost hear the ticking of the clock, as if time was running out. With the monstrous creature lurking beneath the waves, Anwar knew he had to act swiftly. His instincts screamed at him to flee, to return to the safety of the docks. Yet, he couldn't shake off a strange feeling of connection to the creature. The monster was as much a victim of circumstance as he was, lost and far from its home. But survival was paramount, and Anwar knew he had to leave. With adrenaline fueling his actions, Anwar rowed with all his might, his eyes flicking back and forth between the calm water and the distant dock. His boat cut through the water with a newfound urgency, each stroke bringing him closer to safety. The creature did not pursue, but its watchful eyes followed him, a silent goodbye shared between two beings who were never meant to cross paths. As his boat bumped against the familiar wooden dock, relief washed over Anwar. He was safe, back on solid ground. But he was not the same man who had set out to sea earlier that day. He had seen something, experienced something that had forever changed him. His heart was heavy with the secret he now carried. But Anwar was not the same, and the world was about to find out why. News of Anwar's encounter spread like wildfire, causing a global stir. From the bustling city streets of New York to the serene tea gardens of Darjeeling, whispers of the Loch Ness Monster's new home in the Bay of Bengal echoed. Anwar, a simple fisherman, was suddenly thrust into the limelight, his tale sparking intrigue and disbelief in equal measure. The scientific community, always hungry for the unexplored and the unknown, were particularly intrigued. Skeptics questioned the authenticity of Anwar's account, while others saw it as a golden opportunity to unravel one of the world's most enduring mysteries. Debates flared, theories were spun, and soon, research vessels were charting a course for the Bay of Bengal, their mission clear: to validate Anwar's claim and to perhaps catch a glimpse of the elusive creature. But amid the heated debates and the relentless media attention, Anwar remained unfazed. He continued to weave his tales, his eyes gleaming with the thrill of his encounter. He spoke of the creature's immense size, its serpentine shape, and the chilling moment when their eyes met. He spoke of his narrow escape, his boat rocking violently in the monster's wake and his frantic row back to the safety of the shore. And as he spoke, people listened. They hung on to his every word, their curiosity piqued. And that's where you come into the picture. If you're enjoying this tale of mystery and adventure, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It's your support that keeps these stories alive. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. There's always more to the story, and we promise you don't want to miss out. Did Anwar really encounter the Loch Ness Monster, or was it something else entirely? And what will this mean for him and the rest of the world? Stay tuned for the next video, where we delve deeper into this mystery.